Alright, hello everyone, this is CSTOYS International once again. I hope the music is not too loud. But I have the special announcement, and I'd like to just talk about the something extraordinary, very interesting things happening to the CSTOYS International, and which is the picture I'd like to show you about this picture. Well, I already explained about this one, but what you see in this picture is the Mr. Ohba Kenji. He is, as you know, as a very famous space sheriff, the Kamen, and also his very important role of the Super Sentai is in a Denji Blue, and he was a Denji man, and he is a Denji Blue. And so he lives in Matsuyama, and he has a job in Tokyo, so he always come back and go, and all the time. And we had the opportunity to visit his office in Matsuyama, and that was the picture. And we took. And as you know, the Denji Blue is going to appear, appear this summer movie. Actually, that's not summer, but the June 11th. That's the new movie is coming up, and which is this. Okay, so as you see this, it says the name June 11th, Saturday, it's a load show starts and Super Sentai special show. Okay, and this new movie is coming up, and as you see it, he's right here. He's going to appear as the Denji Blue again, and he's gonna playing the very important role in the movies. And I was very excited to see his picture after that we did an interview with him. So I'm very excited about that. Okay, but that's not about it. Okay, and the important part is this. If you remember the last week, yeah, it was last week, wasn't it? And Mr. Tetsu Onji, he was he worked for the Jet Lag company, which run by the Mr. Ohba Kenji here in Matsuyama. And then Jet Lag company is nothing but those suit actors, the team of the suit actors. And low acting, doing their job locally here in Matsuyama, but also outside of the Matsuyama as well. And as I spoke to the Mr. Onji, the Tetsu-san, and then we've been talking about something that we can do together as the CSTOYS International and LAC Jet companies. So, so where to start? That was a question between us, and then Mr. Onji from the Jet Lag company told me about something about this movie. Yep, and this movie is called Tora-Conne and Triangle Connection. Okay, Triangle Connection. This is the special movie that the LAC Jet company developed it. Actually, this video was released in 2008. And then this item is a very interesting videos. But unfortunately, one of the general producer has passed away after they just released this one. And they lost the track of all the distribution lines. And this item is very hard to get. Not even you cannot find it in rental movies, and you cannot buy it from the DVD stores. Even Amazon. Only I checked that, and only Amazon has that used one. But this movie is something about the superheroes. And this is the Mr. Kenji Oba is acting in the movie as well, and the same as the Mr. Onji Tetsu from the Jet Lag company. Also, he appears in this DVDs, and his the superhero's name is the Star Shadows. Okay. And in this movie, you see that this is the main character And you probably remember that. That's right. He is the Ultraman Cosmos. Taiyo Sugiura-san, and from the Ultraman Cosmos. And I watched this DVD, and very, very interesting that there are so many tokusatsu related people are here. So I was, this is something extraordinary that I need to mention to you that, we are going to sell this DVD from our stores. Now that's very special because no other place don't have this DVD selling. And I just, we talked to Mr. Onji, one of the directors from the Jetlag company, and we've been talking about selling this for the overseas, and also we are thinking of selling this DVD from this Hokkaido store as well. So that's something extraordinary. What do you think? It's very, very interesting. Now, so I've been working on it, with the, corresponding and chatting with Mr. Onji, the director. And today, when I reach here, this store, our store manager handed me this bag. And, Mr. Seke, you got this bag. One gentleman came here and dropped this box. And so I just didn't know who he is. And I asked him who? And when I look at that inside, look at this. All the DVD and autographed. Every package is autographed by the Mr. Kenji Oba. And then I asked our store manager who was the gentleman, and he said she actually left a memo of his name, and actually the gentleman is, should I say, the Ohba Kenji himself. He came here to visit me, to visit the CSTOYS International, and to brought this bag. Wow. I could not believe this one. Okay, and unfortunately, I was a little kind of late, 15 minutes or something. He had to go, so I didn't have a chance to meet him. But he left all this package, the autographed one. Look at this. Yes. And I just could not believe that, he was here. And guys, I saw your picture. I show you the picture. And he is here. He visited CSTOYS. Unbelievable. Man, I'm so sorry that I missed the chance to meet him. We could have been doing the kind of interview or something. I'm sure I know he must be a very, very busy person. But I think this is a very, very good sign for the CSTOYS International and all the fans and all the customers for the CSTOYS International as well. And I'm very, very excited about this, major progress and a new relationship with the Jetlag company that owned by the Mr. Kenji Oba. And then, there are many talks that we are working on it. But for now, we are to sell these items, special DVD, from our store, www.cstoyjapan.com, and we will make an announcement about the price. And this is very hard to get because they only have that. The Jetlag company has all the rights and all that, copyrights, everything, and they are willing to sell. And they have been looking for the places to sell these, special DVDs, the movie. But I'm very surprised that they found us. They allow us to sell these items. And so, if you are interested in about this, please watch out for our tweet, and we'll be starting selling these items from our online stores very soon. Okay, and the name is the Tora-Conne, the short terms of the triangle connection. And I heard that Mr. Oba showed this first preview in France, 2008. And since then, the movie was, very well known in some of the people, but they could not just put that in distribution lines because that there's misfortunes. And so here they are, and we have to sell them. And I hope that they will just, I hope that we can contribute to the Denji Brew, our heroes. Okay. So this is something special about. I'll be excited about it today. And thank you very much for listening. And we'll come back to you the more details after this. And thank you, and talk to you soon. So what do you think, guys? Isn't it great? I'm so excited. No, it doesn't have that English subs. That's unfortunate. But I noticed that since that it was introduced in France, it has some English and some Portuguese, I think. And because international, I mean, you see that American people actually acting inside, and I heard that there's some Peruvian, I think, Portugal, or it could be a Portuguese here appeared in this one too. And then Mr. Kenji Oba acted himself the Star Shadow, and the Star Shadow, it's unbelievable. It's a cool hero. I hope one day we can bring that Star Shadow to here in Hokkaido, the CSTOYS store, and do the interviews. That would be cool. All right, so gotta go. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon.